me when I'm scared. You see this? Love me when I'm gone. That's a funny thing. I've said for some time to people, don't miss me while I'm here, while I'm gone. Don't miss me while I'm gone. When I'm gone, I said, miss me while I'm here. That was in my last letter of resignation. You can miss me when I'm gone, but you should be already missing me because I've already fucking left you behind. But you see, Alexa, Volume 2. This is just a simple example. I called this up on because the Krypton song came on. I'm just like, what the fuck is this? And I said, you know what? And I'm listening to this and I said, this totally supports what I've said about what happened to rock and roll. Rock and roll, you took Bon Scott. And I'm not saying this makes anything a better world, but I can tell you it made rock better. Guys that were just singing about banging chicks, and the chicks just kept coming, even if they had to fake it. But they get up there and sing in front of Castle Farms, and you get a bunch of guys there, they're like, ah! And when you have music like that, it's totally chauvinistic bullshit, but you bring people together that just are ready to fight. Why are they ready to fight? Because they know if they can beat the fuck out of somebody that's with a chick at a concert like that, then that chick's generally planning to bang that night anyway, so it's worth the fight. So that's a whole emotive fucking energy, man, you know. This is rock and roll. But then you get this. Van Halen went from David Lee Roth, who I don't really say anything about at all anyway, to Sammy Hagar, and they went from being a band that was singing about banging chicks to being a band that was singing about loving chicks and missing them and needing them. And what did they do? What can I do? What could I do? And suddenly women started coming to the concerts that were respectable girls. And they changed the way this music went. Why? Not because the bands wanted to change, but because the band's bosses wanted the bands to change, I suppose. That's all I can figure. So you have a bunch of rockers that they support the zeitgeist of the time. That's what they say. All these music shows, if you've got very aggressive and violent music, it means it's a very aggressive, violent time. The art, the music shows that. And so you've got a time where everybody's just like, they're all mourning and ready to commit suicide over some girl. But if I know anything from knowing Gun Shot Residue Bob, the guy that shot himself in the head at 17 with a 22 over a girl, sometimes you live. And if for some reason every time you see a fire alarm after you shot yourself in the head with a 22 and lived over a girl when you were 17, you're in your 40s now, if for some reason you feel like you need to pull a fire alarm every time you see one, and people say, keep them away from the fire alarms, back off, 6 feet, 3-alarm fire, then maybe it's because there's an alarm going off in their head all the fucking time.